Welcome to another Hater Hype movie reviews. We're back. It was
in Rod's parents' basement.
yeah, but we had to watch Avatar: The Last Airbender. The anime is great. I'm talking about the live action film.
Yeah.
It physically hurt me to watch.
You know what? I remember seeing that in theaters, and it wasn't. I remember coming out, and it wasn't bad. It was just like the acting was wooden, but watching it again, it's terrible.
And with the coin, one of us has to hype it. So this probably won't be a very long movie review.
Okay, so heads is hype.
Yep. Ready?
Yeah.
So, okay.
Hold up.
One, two, three.
Ha! I win!
This is your first video where you get to flip the coin!
Okay.
So heads is hype, tails is hate. No, it's...
Who gives Okay. Let's, we're gonna stop the video here. We're gonna give me a couple hours. I'll prepare. And then I'll come back and maybe have one sentence.
You might need longer than a few hours. So he has to hype it. Oh, yes!
Okay.
Alright, let's begin. I'll let you open.
Oh,
Thank you for getting that. The very opening.
yeah, you know what? The intro, true to the source material, it was pretty cool. You know, every single, like, I'm gonna say martial arts kind of dance move produced some kind of bending effect. Unlike in the rest of the movie, but, I mean, we'll probably get to that later. So, it's a good opening, the narration, and, you know, the kind of opening text crawl, you know, not Star Wars level, but it definitely succinctly spelled out what was happening and kind of, you know, the basic history of the world that people needed to know, even if you hadn't watched the show. And then everything goes so...
No, not gonna lie, the opening, I can't hate on the opening because it was literally ripped from the anime, and I'm like, wow, actually, I've heard terrible things about this movie. It's starting out pretty well.
Yeah.
That's literally one of the things that for me would make it would give it a 1 out of 0 out of 10. And that scene there gave it a 1, actually 0.5. Give it a 0.5 because right after that, literally about 9 seconds after that, it goes to poop. Want me to continue first?
Yeah.
Go.
Go. I need to think. I need time.
All right. So right after the opening, we go to the Southern Water Tribe, and if you guys have ever seen the anime in the style, it's Western. It was a Western produced in the style of anime, but whatever. Let's just call it anime to streamline things.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Why not?
Just in the original anime, like it opens with the Water Tribe. They're all like
Native
American, right? Yeah. There are 2 white kids in this tribe, and guess who they are?
And a white grandma.
And a white grandma. But guess they're the main characters. That is whitewashing.
Although, in the defense, I mean, we realize in the anime, Katara realizes at the very end when she's fighting Master Paku, Master Paku realizes that she's wearing the petroleum necklace that he gave her grandma. So, and then it's revealed that she migrated from the Northern Water Tribe to the Southern Water Tribe. So, and as we see in the movie, everyone in the Northern Water Tribe except for the princess is noticeably Caucasian.
Her dad is white and she is brown.
You never see her dad in the movie.
Oh, I thought we did.
Katara's,
no, I'm talking about the princess.
Yeah, but I mean, other than the princess, everyone in the Northern Water Tribe is noticeably Caucasian. So maybe in the defense of this movie,
Sokka is he's the definition of white boy.
Yeah, well, I mean, variation aside, in the defense of this movie, that is the only way I can explain why Katara, Sokka, and the grandma are white when everyone else in the village is noticeably Native American.
Is this killing you from the inside out?
More like the outside in. Like
it's killing you, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean that's just a defense. I mean that's not even really anything good about the movie.
Literally doesn't up the ratings of the movie.
Keep going. Just keep going.
Okay. Literally the entire village are Native Americans or Inuit. You can tell. And then we have the two whitest little preteens.
And remember, Katara plays Mark Wahlberg's 17-year-old daughter in Transformers Age of Extinction. And she was still terrible in that movie.
In my opinion, The Last Airbender killed her career because she went to work in Transformers with Michael Bay. But this movie in itself, a career killer. I haven't seen anybody other than the guy that plays Zuko in any movie, and he was in Slumdog Millionaire. And other than that, I haven't seen him. Because people that saw Slumdog Millionaire are like, man, that was a really good movie. What other movies is he in?
He was in The Man Who Knew Infinity. That's a more recent one, but that's pretty low level.
Yeah, that's like
Although
that's
it did
like a
have
B
Jeremy
movie.
Irons.
Yeah, it's a B movie.
No,
Yeah.
it's on Netflix. It had Jeremy Irons in it.
You know how many B and C movies are on Netflix? Sharknado's on Netflix.
Yeah, but Sharknado doesn't have Jeremy Irons.
That's true. Yeah, but what I'm saying is this movie's a career killer because like with Zuko, the guy he's terrible in this movie. I could have played every role and the movie would have been more enjoyable.
I think
Literally, it would have been terrible and it still would have been better.
I think a cat could have played every role in the movie.
Oh, that would have been hilarious.
Yeah.
A cat waterbender, that would have been awesome.
When Katara waterbends that giant ball of water on Sokka at the beginning, those effects are good.
How much did it hurt you to say?
I don't know.
With the budget of $150 million,
Between 1 being, maybe a poke and 10 being like my heart being ripped out of my chest.
I'm guessing it's like a 14.
It's probably more like 7.
enough.
It's spiritual. It hurts in the spirit.
Skipped right over emotions and hurt you spiritually.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, that's mine. That's how I explain things.
Uh,
But with a budget of $150 million, they got apparently they didn't pay any of the child actors to go to acting class. They just saw someone on the street like, yeah, you look like you'd look good with the arrow on your face. You can do it. Their acting is wooden. Sokka at the very beginning they see something glowing under the water, so Sokka's like, let's hit it with a boomerang. Oh no, I broke the water. Let's run.
Katara is a good moral character because she's willing to help anybody despite the
Why?
situation.
There's no explanation as to why. They said literally in the movie they say that Katara and Sokka's parents died when Katara was a baby.
Not the father. The father went off to work.
The mother, but they didn't know. They said their mother died when she was a baby. They said that explicitly, and then they find this ancient water scroll. She's like, "Oh, I remember mother telling me about this. How? You were a baby."
I guess the Fire Nation is shown to be efficient in locking up their prisoners and
Apparently not.
and hiding all of the bending contraband.
Like when they find Aang or Ong. Oh, let's get into that for a second. If you guys again have watched the Western anime of Avatar: The Last Airbender, it's Aang, Katara, Sokka, Zuko, and his uncle
Iroh.
Thank you. He's Hiro. He's Hiro. He's Hiro. It's Ong. It hurt. Just the pronunciations hurt me. Whenever they said them for the first time, literally, I cringed every time.
I mean, I probably shouldn't bring this up because I'm supposed to be hyping, but Zuko gets a scar because in the anime, he had an Agni Kai, which is basically a firebender duel, with his father. Well, in the movie, they call it Agni Ki.
Agni Ki.
Agni Ki.
Agni Ki.
Yeah, Agni Ki.
Sounds like really good sushi. Agni Kai sounds cool. Agni Ki sounds like sushi. Sounds delicious.
Probably shouldn't have brought that up.
Thanks. Okay, so I'll let you bring up a point here.
Admiral Zhao was generous when he brought Zuko onto his ship to have
Oh, so you just mean Admiral Zhao is... Intuitive Admiral Zhao is intuitive. Basically, that's how they explain how he knows everything.
He was generous. I mean, he
was a penis.
He's a scumbag, but I mean,
he was literally a penis.
That was nice of him, I suppose.
Speaking of penises, if you go on later in the movie with the princess of the Northern Water Tribe, it comes in with the back angle first. Her hair is literally a penis. I will put a picture down here after editing the video, and you'll see her hair is a penis.
She looks nice though. Other than that, she's fine character. I mean, I like her purple eyes.
They're blue.
They look more kind of purplish.
You look more kind of purple. Remember, she's in the time when watching the movie, her age is under 18. You can't say she looks nice.
I could say that. I just can't have sex with her. That's all. Sokka can, but he doesn't get that chance because you know what? Hey, good character on her part. You know, instead of being selfish and staying with Sokka, her one true love, she decides to sacrifice her life.
How do they know they even love each other? We saw them in 4 scenes together for like 6 minutes.
They kissed before she sacrificed.
Yeah,
her
right
life
before
for
she
him.
died, and before that, he like when he meets her, he's just sitting there like, yeah, I'll protect her.
She's
pretty. I have boomerang. I protect her.
she's a good moral character, like Katara.
How?
A strong female character who's willing to
There's literally no strong character in this movie. Literally none.
Iroh's probably the best.
His
I
acting.
mean, Iroh's
yeah,
the
Uncle
best.
His Iroh, his acting is garbage, and yet he's still the best part of the movie. Like solid 3.5 out of 10, and he's the best part of the movie.
The Blue Spirit's costume design was pretty spot on.
Yeah, but literally, Blue Spirit jumps in when Aang is captured by the Fire Nation. He's sitting there suspended. Blue Spirit jumps in, cuts his shackles out, and is like, "No!" Like, dude, he just freed you. And yet you're gonna defend yourself. Why don't you use that whole airbending thing that you've been doing the entire movie to push him away? But he goes, "No!" It was very Avatar-like, Avatar-esque.
Maybe he didn't want to risk killing the Blue Spirit. I mean, Aang is...
He killed nobody in the movie.
Yeah, but Aang
To
is...
escape the Fire Nation at the very beginning, he went, "Goo!" and went, and rocketed himself away.
Hey.
That's literally what it looked like in the movie, too.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah.
He didn't destroy Zuko's ship like he did in the anime. That's courteous. You know, that saves Zuko from having to get repairs.
Yeah, but that's also a point as to why the movie's terrible.
That's just Aang being a nice person.
Ong. It's Ong.
Ong, sorry. That's Ong being a nice person.
It hurts me every time to say that, guys. It does. It really, really does.
It hurts me to like this movie. Or to even pretend to like this movie. Even in like the tiniest part of my soul. It hurts.
Yeah, after this review, you won't have a soul with whatever you had left.
No.
Again, with a $150 million budget, nobody can act. The special effects are garbage. And Appa and what's the monkey's name again? Momo, thank you.
The lemur, yeah.
Momo's in 2 scenes in the entire movie. Maybe 3.
But no.
Momo is big. Like he's comedic relief and he's adorable. And it's just he's something that is Aang Ong, I guess. It connects him to his past. He's in 3 scenes. He has probably about 4 minutes of screen time. And then Appa, he's literally just used for transportation. He's a transportation.
Hey, he helps those kids enjoy themselves when he lifts
Yeah,
them
he
up into
suspends
the
them
air.
6 centimeters off the ground. And
Those
for our American friends, if you guys are watching that, centimeters is metric system. I apologize, about 2 inches.
Well, I mean, good for Appa. I mean, he's helping the kids.
He
enjoy
looked like a
themselves.
Where the Wild Things Are reject.
Well, that was a good movie.
Yeah, but this wasn't.
Not gonna.
Again,
say
he
anything.
looks like a Where the Wild Things Are reject. He looks. You see him the first time he comes out of the water, and they literally. And Sokka, the entire movie, he talks like this. Katara, you shouldn't open that ice sphere. That hurt my eyes. How does he do that? My eye is watering now. How did he do that the entire movie?
The Avatar Ong?
Ong? Literally, he just sitting there. Are you the Avatar? Ong? He's worse than William Shatner, like with his spaces.
Whoa. We don't insult William
No,
Shatner.
I like William Shatner.
The
but
man
he
is
has
untouchable.
But he has a running gag.
Yeah, that's fine. You know, it's not bad acting. It's just overreactive sometimes.
It's overacting, but I love William Shatner. But still, like his spacing out is not even worth a running gag. We were looking up reviews out because we were streaming it online, watching the movie, and one person said, if you watch this movie as a joke, it's actually pretty good. Thinking about it, no, it's still not, because it's not even funny. It's just bad.
Hey, the movie is so bad, we can make fun of it and bond even further. Look at that.
No, that's Borat. This is no.
M. Night Shyamalan is doing that for our friendship.
No, that's Signs. If you're gonna go watch a funny M. Night Shyamalan movie with a terrible twist, another terrible twist, that's Signs. That's so bad it's funny.
Yeah, the water that like the
Exactly.
aliens land on a planet that's 70% of the thing that kills them.
And it's like Stitch from Lilo and Stitch.
Yeah, if Stitch tried to invade the place that was full of water.
Oh, he would have. He did. He would have tried, but he was stuck on Hawaii.
Yeah.
You're stuck on the island.
I love living
love
on an
Lilo
island
and
with
Stitch.
no large cities. Ah.
Ohana means family. Family means nobody gets left behind.
Sounds more like Gollum.
It's small and broken, but still good. Yes, still good.
That's actually really good.
Thanks, man.
Okay.
I'm not editing that out. That was
another good thing about this movie. It's mercifully short at an hour and 30 minutes. An hour and 45 if you include the credits.
fun. Mercifully short.
M. Night Shyamalan cares.
It opens with book 1, water. And you're like, and then by the end of the movie, you're like, oh God, there are 2 books left.
Yeah, well,
They just announced the sequel. They greenlit a sequel!
with M. Night Shyamalan being directed.
With the,
again.
he's had one good movie in 15 years. Split.
That was a really good movie. Though.
Yeah, but he's had one.
Maybe he's changed. You know, maybe this was a learning experience.
After one good movie in 15 years, I still don't trust him with another Airbender movie. This the characters drive. All of the characters were so driven to help Ong, and yet there's no real explanation as to why. Like Katara is just gung ho to help everybody, and it gives just because
she's altruistic. That's not bad. Why are we insulting altruism?
because she's a static character.
Altruism.
She's a main character and she's static.
altruism. Yeah, but Katara doesn't really. We don't really see any development of Katara in the first book, other than the fact that she does the five finger discount of the water school, and then kind of becomes obsessed. But I mean, really, that's
We
it.
also see in the movie that Katara at the beginning of the movie can't waterbend worth poop, and at the end she's fighting and doing really well. Is there a training montage or anything to show us that?
Hey, and
no.
Night Shyamalan skips the training montage cliche.
This is literally the worst interpretive dance movie I've ever seen. Remove the special effects, and it'd be a better movie because it'd be funny.
I'm gonna break character. Remember in the Earthbending Village when the seven
Can I
dudes-
take that?
Yeah, do it.
Thank you, Montana. I appreciate that. Literally, they go to the Earth Village to free these Earthbenders. Are they in like a metal cage like they were in the anime, or a water cage, like something just removed from Earth? No, they're in a stone village. Do they fight back? Then I was like, oh no, the Fire Nation is so powerful. Oh, we have Earth all around us. Oh, it's the worst. We're so terrible. And then when Ong comes back and he gives this inspiring speech, it's really not. It's not good. It's really not. He's like, one of the big things is like, there's Earth underneath you. It's like, thanks, tips. And then literally take six guys in like this choreographed dance line, like like charging like a Super Saiyan, and then a pebble flies up, and then it goes in front of another guy, and he throws it. They were very useful. I can see why they imprisoned them in a stone village, because these guys suck. Earthbenders take 6 people to bend a pebble. Very well done, guys. Awesome. Thank you, M. Night Shyamalan. Thank you.
Yeah, just to like skip to the last 2 good parts of this movie I can think of. Okay, so we have
one of 2 good parts.
Yeah, 1 of 2. So Ong gets captured by Admiral Zhao, and the Blue Spirit frees him. That is a pretty cool action scene when he's in the Airbender training arena, and he has the kind of.
But Angsty Zuko is angsty.
Yeah, but I mean he has the.
But Angsty Zuko is angsty, like throughout the entire movie. Just
I don't know how to really describe it. He has those. I'm gonna say just the stone slabs that are hanging on like the kind of seal the ring of the training arena, and he bends them expertly to kind of defeat the Fire Nation dudes who are starting.
Yeah,
and then he goes back to rescue the Blue Spirit.
he does.
So I mean, there's another point for a good character, good in moral and spirit.
You keep telling yourself that.
And then last good scene in the movie, Aang goes Avatar
Ong.
state. Ong goes Avatar state, and he bends the giant wave and scares the Fire Nation fleet away. You know, hey, he didn't kill anybody.
He was supposed to. He was supposed to merge with the ocean spirit, turn into this giant fish monster, and decimate everyone.
The ocean spirit, the ocean Aang merging in the anime, it only really destroys like 3 ships. Like he cuts the one in half.
Yeah, then they get the message. They're like, "Peace out, homie."
And then he grabs the 2 and he like pushes them away like super far.
It's
and
awesome.
And then the rest of them like he makes a wave and he pushes the rest of them away.
In this one, he literally just... I feel like they stole the scene out of Prince of Egypt, except with less impact. Because it just rises... He goes Avatar state, where his arrow lights up, and it's awesome, and then you see his eyes, and they look like they just, like, copy and pasted a gleaming effect.
The music at the end after Aang saves everybody, and... Ong saves everybody, and they're bowing to him. Hey, that was pretty good music. I remember watching it. You criticized the music all throughout the movie.
Throughout the
but
entire
that was pretty
movie,
good.
the music doesn't really set the scene very well. It's not good. Because normally, music is what really helps drive a movie. Is it not?
Yeah, it drives emotion.
Yeah, it drove it in the last minute and a half.
Not even.
Exactly.
That probably was like maybe 30 seconds, and then it cuts away,
But
then we get hey the kind of the before credits scene of Fire Lord talking to Azula. Azula looks pretty good as a character.
Oh, she does. But the fact that they're trying to set up a sequel made me go, "Oh crap! That means there's another one coming."
The only problem is because it's been that movie came out in
7
2010.
years.
Yeah, 7 years. Most of those characters are not returning.
No, it's gonna be entirely new cast, which is I'm okay with, but I'm still not going to see the movie. After this one, I don't trust him.
Honestly, they probably should just reboot the
Rebooted? Yeah, or just give us another anime.
Maybe just skip straight to a Legend of Korra movie.
Maybe. No, but I want to see the rest of the books done well. Oh, geez, think about it. Toph in the next movie.
I mean, I hope they
Let's
do
just
that.
ruin the best character of the series.
Just get Donnie Yen like from Rogue One. Just have him go blind again. Have him wear a wig. Just go, Donnie Yen. Just go, kick ass.
I'm one with the earth, and the earth is with me. I'm one with the earth, and the earth is with me.
Hey, I mean, he knows praying mantis fighting style. I mean, he can use that, and they can just special effects the boulders flying at.
I don't want them to special effects anything.
Not with those effects. You know what? I'm just gonna kind of shut up for now because I've wasted all the good parts of that movie.
There's nothing left for you to argue. I have about 2 more points, and then we're done.
Yeah. Okay. Get your 2 points done because I'm done here. I'm done.
M. Night Shyamalan, because this is written, directed, and produced. It says that specifically. It's like, yeah, it's like he's proud of the fact that he did that. I would not be. Because it's like M. Night Shyamalan just assumes the entire audience are below intelligence 4-year-olds. Because they literally just... Everybody is literally telling you what they are doing. There's no illusion. They just say it. Like when the General What's-His-Nuts...
Admiral Zhao.
Thank you, Admiral Zhao. When he
Hey, they didn't mess up his name. Maybe there's one more point for me. They didn't mess up Admiral Zhao's
one name out of like 9 main characters.
And Zuko. They didn't change his name.
Yeah, but he was a terrible actor.
He was like one of the best parts.
He played the character. He didn't play the character well.
They didn't change Sokka's name.
Yeah, but look what they did to Sokka.
I'll give you that one.
He's the whitest dude ever. Like, Sokka's the comedic relief of the show, right? He's awesome. He's one of the most serious people in the movie, and his acting is literally the worst. Ong's acting, Qatar's acting is garbage. His is worse. Like, I'm actually, like, upset with myself for watching the movie.
Yeah, you hadn't seen it before.
And I'd never seen it before. I refused to watch this movie because it was going to ruin one of my favorite shows as a kid. Yeah, it did. It did worse than that. Like, I brought shame to my family by watching this movie.
We
Disown on you, disown on your cow, disown on your family.
We flipped a coin earlier to decide between watching this one or Fantastic Four.
I haven't seen Fantastic Four, like the new one, like the 2015 one. I still haven't seen it, and I would rather have watched that.
It's honestly, Fantastic Four is a lot better compared to this one.
Cool, it's better than one movie in the last 7 years. Yeah, good job.
Hey, maybe that's the true gift of M. Night Shyamalan. He makes bad movies look better by comparison. That's the true gift M. Night Shyamalan is.
Put that on your resume. All right. And again, like, just everybody was angsty. Like nobody had any drive. Zuko was angsty as crap. Everybody was. They just knew everything because there was no plot device to help them know.
Intuitive Admiral Zhao.
Intuitive Admiral Zhao is intuitive. That's literally how they explained it.
Admiral Zhao is, he's a detective. He's a detective genius, like Batman, for figuring out that the Blue Spirit was Zuko, even though he had absolutely no clues as to the identity of the Blue Spirit.
Yeah, considering he
unlike
finds
in the
his
anime,
blades in the anime.
Yeah.
And in this one, he just has like he goes up to the Fire Lord and he's like, "I feel like your son is a
traitor."
A traitor. It's like you didn't see his face. You saw some random ninja dude with blades free the Avatar. You automatically go to Zuko, a disgraced prince who you've probably never seen fight with a sword. He's never, as far as we know, he's never fought him in one-on-one combat. So,
and I mean, the one time you actually saw him fighting that Agni Kai, he got his. Well, I mean, he didn't fight his father, so he got his butt kicked, to say the least.
Every time it zoomed in on, and it did this really weird thing too. I'm gonna really freak you out, guys, out here. This is what the camera would do, like zoom in like this and just zoom out, like it was really out of place. Like the camera would just hold on, it'd be like, sorry guys, I had to.
Action.
I had to. It would literally do that, and it was just really out of place. It's just no. This movie's terrible. Every part of this movie is terrible. This would be just a hate review, basically. Like, I could go for hours, and I've seen it once! Guys, I hurt spiritually and emotionally. It left scars.
I'm actually kind of sad to say this is my third time viewing it. I saw it when it came out. I remember, and then the honest trailer came out for this movie, and, like, the everything wrong with, and it just absolutely, like...
Everything wrong with it? Is it like a 45
It's actually
hour
when Cinema
video?
Sins like made shorter videos, but he had the bonus round of like crappy martial arts, so it got up to like 2 million and something.
Wow, it's literally the worst. Like the dancing and stuff that they're doing to Ben looks terrible. It's the worst choreographed, not worst. It's the worst interpretive dance movie I've ever seen.
Even worse than Step Up.
Yeah, I like the first one.
Yeah, it's okay.
She's very attractive.
Yeah, but
the second one is terrible.
The princess was attractive in this movie.
She's under 18.
The characters, we don't know about the actress though.
Oh, the actress now is over 18, but the character how she appears in the movie under 18.
Yeah, but then she turns into the moon spear, and the moon is ageless. So I mean, or at least a couple million billion years old. So I mean, hey, maybe she inherits the age.
Yeah,
she's fair game.
I should probably edit this out.
No.
Well, so that's. I don't want to get into too much detail.
I don't even want to
with this
summarize
movie.
my position like we did in the last two. No.
Yeah, I just looking into the movie. It's actually terrible. In all of our other movie reviews, we've said like don't base your opinions on what we say. Like, yeah, go see the movie. Don't see this movie. Don't see this movie. It's a waste of time. Don't see this movie.
Or if you're gonna see it,
don't
pay. Don't pay.
No. Just if you're gonna see this movie, don't think again and don't
go outside. I mean,
bash your head against a brick wall. You'll get more out of it.
Or assuming you live somewhere cold, like jump in a frozen water puddle, or like
get more out of that too.
Like shock yourself, and then come back and realize what mistakes you've made, and then don't watch the movie.
Yeah, don't. You'll get it.
There's a reason this movie is not even on Netflix.
Yeah,
if
Netflix won't put your movie up. Like Fantastic Four is on Netflix and has 1 star.
They'll have the B-rated version of Battleship, American Battleship, which is the title of the B version of that movie.
American Battleship?
Yeah, because they have Battleship, like the main.
Yeah, the one with Rihanna.
Yeah, and Liam Neeson. Mm-hmm. And then on Netflix, they have like the B movie version of that called American Battleships.
I heard the one with Rihanna and Liam Neeson was actually decent.
Yeah, it was okay.
I haven't seen it, so I didn't want to see it.
It was too Michael Bay-ish.
Of course. I didn't want to see it for that reason.
Even, although it kind of does make sense because the director of that movie was the same director as, I believe he directed Battle Los Angeles, if you've ever seen that.
That was decent.
I believe.
That movie was decent.
It was okay.
It was solidly meh.
It was okay until at the end when they blow up that alien ship and all the aliens kind of die in the area. Yeah. And they're like, oh, we're gonna tell the rest of the world how to stop them. I'm like, you shot missiles at a target, blew it up, and the aliens died.
Literally what everybody does.
That's how most wars are. That's how most things are destroyed. You shoot missiles at it, it blows up,
And you win. You
Yeah,
win.
exactly.
Da-na-na-na.
And honestly, they probably should have shot missiles at every copy of this movie, blown it up, and then humanity would have won.
Again, like I don't want to hate on M. Night Shyamalan too much, but seriously, dude, you messed up. You done goofed. All right, so that's been our Hater Hype movie review.
More hate than
It's
hype.
all hate. It's a terrible movie. Don't waste your time. Leave your comments in the comment section below. Let us know what you thought, who you thought. Oh, hold on. Let us know what movies you want to see us do in the future.
Don't let us know who won, because we know who won.
Let us know what you want to see and like what you thought of it. Yeah, and again, let us know who won.
Yeah, and like and subscribe. Don't forget
Like
that.
and subscribe, please. Yeah, so please hit the like button, and if you do hit the dislike button, leave a comment and let us know why. Because that'll help us improve on the videos in the future. So yeah, that's been
We don't need to improve. We're perfect.
obviously.
Yeah, our hair game's on point.
Today it has been actually.
It's actually. It's so weird looking at the camera because like everything's
It's
backwards. Yeah,
I'm getting a dolphin tail. My hair's getting long.
that's why I cut my hair.
I just get lazy.
My hair is noticeably shorter from last time I
I get lazy.
did one of these.
My hair's noticeably longer. Yeah. All right, so that's been Hater Hype movie reviews, guys. Thanks for tuning in.
Have a good night, I suppose.
Montana's soul died a little bit in this
Yeah,
video.
my night is ruined. So you guys have a good night. Don't watch the movie. Stay away. Nuke the site from orbit. It's the only way to be sure.
Watch it as like it's a joke film. Maybe if you do watch it, just don't. No, actually, don't watch it. Don't.
Again, M. Night Shyamalan, the only good thing about this
Terrible.
movie is that it's so bad it can
Make other movies look.
it
look
can
good.
bring us closer together as a species. It can be our common enemy.
Yeah, pretty
Like
much.
the Covenant in Halo.
Pretty much. All right, so thanks for tuning in, guys. We'll catch you later.
Bye.